Baltimore City Schools will offer more in-person learning opportunities for some students who want to return to the classroom.
WJZ is live tonight outside City School headquarters. Rachel Menitoff explains why, for some students, these changes are critical. Rachel.
Vic and Denise, good evening. One of the reasons why City Schools is expanding its offerings is because some students are just not doing as well in the virtual environment. The city says, for example, that 60% of the 9th grade class is failing at least one course. Baltimore City School Superintendent Dr. Sonia Santelises says the district has been diligent with symptomatic COVID testing and will soon start asymptomatic testing too, along with other mitigation efforts. This as it plans to expand its in-person options for grades K through 5, 9th grade, and high school seniors.
Probably not.
I think it's a really good idea.
Dr. Santelises says that 2 out of 3 9th graders is failing at least one class. That's a 20 to 30% increase and has implications for their long-term success.
For us, what that means is that this is not just impact for this year's 9th graders, it's impact for the next 4 years for these young people's careers.
Corey Gabler, a middle school teacher and representative from the Baltimore Teachers Union, says there's much more that needs to be done before staff return in person.
Forcing people back into buildings when it is not yet safe based on the health data is irresponsible.
What would you like to see and hear from Baltimore City Schools?
Let's monitor the health data. Let's get those rates down. Let's get people vaccinated.
Parents like Keith Ford say they'd like to send their kids back to school, but
As far as their health and their safety go, I would prefer them to stay in virtual.
Yvette Cooper has nieces and nephews in the school district.
Our kids need social activity with each other. By them staying at home, they don't get that.
Kindergarten through 2nd grade will return to school on February 16. Grades 3 through 5 will return on March 1st. And Dr. Santelises says this is not a rush decision, that it has been in the works for many months now. We're live in Baltimore tonight. I'm Rachel Menitoff for WJZ.